The hunt for the Deku Mask is on. Will we find it in the next hour? I hope so. So let's go. All right. So during my little break, I tried to think of as many possible areas that I could go to that I haven't explored, that I might have overlooked, just anything of the sort. And I managed to think of a few things. So we're gonna see just how far I needed to go to find this Deku Mask. If it was something that I could have found super early on, then that is a prime opportunity to laugh at just how much this Deku Mask is going to hurt me. And if it happened to be in an out-of-the-way area, then I guess I still had some more exploration left to do. But we do just need to find the Deku Mask, and then everything else afterwards will fall into place. We will be able to get up to the Woodfall area and do the Woodfall Temple. We'll be able to do some last things in the Stone Tower Temple. Hopefully I can get the Fierce Deities Mask at some point, just if I time my times of day correctly. And then we'll have every single thing that we need in order to get through the end of the game. Okay, so a lot of the work that I feel like needs to happen for this little list of mine, and I'm gonna just start rhyming them off as I'm doing them. But most of them are going to be elements in Majora's Mask. So where did I leave off? Okay, I would have to wait until 8 o'clock to start speeding time along. So the first thing I'm going to check as a means to make sure I'm not overlooking anything. I do happen to recall when I was doing the Bio Deku Baba Grotto that I thought I just saw what looked to be a batch of arrows falling out. But I do feel like when I was doing that, it looked just like a regular arrow that had fallen as opposed to an item. And I'm thinking, ooh, could this have been something I really overlooked? So, I am going to take a look this way and reconfirm. I'll let it fall so I can actually see. It was, in fact, a little arrow. Okay. So that takes that one off the list. Next, we will head to the swamp, and again, the only reason I'm not Song of Soaring there is to pass time. I'll take some magic too while I'm at it. I will have to remember, if this is the cycle that sticks, the Chateau Romani that's in the Goron City shop would be a very good purchase. I do have to remember that is a heart piece that is up there. So we will do some work here in the swamp real quick. I do want to... Oh, that's right. I can't buy without Deku to actually initiate the purchase. That's right. Some part of me was thinking, oh, maybe I could do... yes. I'm going to have to go in there to actually find her. Okay, well, hey, that's more time to pass. Keep forgetting this whole day 2 thing. Now, I did, in fact... Yes, I did give the letter. Okay, so yeah, I'm waiting for Cafe at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes I have to remind myself of this. Okay. So speed along here. Straight, so that's you. Will you say anything? Just come on down, let me talk to you. For medicinal herbs. Now, the thing that I'm going to do actually requires me to be in the forest for this, because I can't recall if the what is required of the magic mushroom, it being a different item than what is shown in the shop. So oh yeah, I think I have to talk to you to initiate. There we go. Say, I'm only doing this for fun. Do you want some gold dust? That's the one thing I love with Majora's Mask. It's so open-ended with a lot of things that you can do that, like, just thinking of, oh, maybe I could give gold dust and there'd be something unique to it. That kind of stuff. Okay. You got nothing, since I've already done that. Okay. Are you the right way? Yes. So now that'll get her back at the shop, so now I can actually do some shopping. Reconfirm, this is a thing. Now I just have to look at the shop descriptions and then we'll know. And you get nothing! Now let me buy. Requires magic mushroom. Okay. So I did not need the mushroom. I guess I can just keep a mushroom with me as I go through this. Okay. We're gonna go back to town. Or... No, we're gonna wait, check on that one. We're gonna go back to town. Because I'm gonna need to... I need to get the cafe meeting set up. So we're gonna go to East. We are going to get some quick stories read to us. Just like this. Up and around, and over here we go. So probably only need to go to like 2 o'clock. Now, for anyone who's watching this and is wondering, wait, why didn't you talk to Anju? So, the thing with the regular Majora's Mask game, all of the events that happen in the game, well, specifically for the Anju Cafe side quest, they all happen in sequence, and you can't do things out of order. So when you set up the midnight meeting, that's what gets you Cafe's letter. Cafe's letter then sets up meeting with Cafe and gives you the Pendant of Memories. And then you get other events that happen afterwards. But it's the letter that sets up the events. So as you can see, we have Anju over here wondering, oh, I wonder where Cafe is. Which you don't normally get to see when you do things like this. And then meanwhile, we've got the postman coming to deliver the letter, and there's Cafe right there. So it's like Cafe could literally just go over 15 steps and talk to Anju and be like, hey, I'm still here. There's just reasons. Which I know that the whole point is Cafe's staying away from Anju so he can fulfill his promise, and I totally get that. But yeah, that's when you realize that it's not talking to Anju that sets up the whole thing. It's the mailing of the letter sets like a parallel chain of events. But the events themselves can only happen in the proper sequence in the regular game. Alright, now speaking of events that happen properly, it's Cafe. And thank you for speeding that along. So I already know I was going to earn that. So now we've done our business. Alright. So in the afternoon of day 3, I can get that Curiosity Shop Guy's items, which will include the Fierce Deity's Mask. Alright, now we'll go check another thing, which, if I overlooked this, I'm gonna feel super embarrassed about. This whole time, I don't think I ever actually talked to the mountain scrub, which I was like, okay, let's, I don't think I had the Goron Mask the first time I was up here. Nor did I have the Deku Mask, which I think is what's needed to have the Deku Scrub tell you what the item for purchase is. And I think in every subsequent time I've been up here with the Goron Mask, I never actually talked. And I got 200 rupees, so this is good. Special trade-in, and it's the Poacher's Saw. That could be something that's not part of the Bigoron trade. So I will take the Poacher's Saw. Neat. I wasn't expecting that, but I'll follow this chain of events. Who knows how far it'll get me, but I'll follow it. And the good thing is, with the games running in parallel, I can exit through the door here, and I will come back here at exactly the time I entered. So it'll still be the end of day 2. Alright, so we got a bit of a headway to make here. And most of these events that I'm going to be doing are just going to be like back and forthing with Adult Link at this point, and then Child Link into the realm of Majora. So I can do a few things that I thought of for Adult Link, since I'm here and already doing things. So here we go. So first thing I'm going to do, actually, is I am going to go to Ganon's Tower. Because I can defeat the Spirit Trial, finally. I have magic in my possession, which I think that was the one thing that kept me from doing it last time. I could be wrong about that, but I do know that I have not done the Spirit Trial. So we're going to go do that. And then what that's going to do is open up the tower's barrier to let me go into the central area. And as I ascend, there is one treasure chest that does appear. What is ordinarily the boss key chest for Ganon's castle. Now I will only see the boss key for here when I get the 6th medallion, which that's what I need to beat Woodfall Temple for. So we just have to keep making our way through. Get me out of this room of lag. Thank you. I will let the torch slugs live. I just need a light to shine in here. And for that, I need you to burn! Alright. Was that you? It was you! And I think the other 3 are... Wall Masters or Floor Masters. Navi, what do you want? Plundering... Oh boy! Wasn't expecting that one. And with that, Spirit Trial barrier down. And now we have access to the central area. I will laugh if this is the situation that does get me the Deku Mask. Now, I'll also laugh too if I find the final strength upgrade. Because that is... there are 7 chests in the light trial area, plus 1 more after in a next room. So that could potentially mean like 8 more things to check if I find... Oh, there we go. Oh, so close. Take that. Probably should not be wearing the hover boots, especially for what's coming up next. I will take these out for a spin. And plus, this also speeds things along for when I'm actually ready to do Ganon's trial. When I get to doing Ganon for the first time. Aha! Take that. Hey, we get the frontward falling animation. That one's a little difficult to come across. And... Well, would you look at that? The Deku Mask has been found. Wow. The game made me do it. The game made me go up to the tower. Oh, there we go. Deku Mask acquired. We can hit the end route of the game. Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead. Take care of these Iron Knuckles. Ooh, can I do 2? Nice. Ooh, so close. So as soon as I had a fire source, I could have actually done that. Because I did have the light arrows, so I had the fire arrows, so I could have done that, I think, at some point. Maybe like a couple hours in. But man, was that good! Alright. Okay, so I have to get to the boss key to do that, which now that I have the Deku Mask, I can! I want to dispel and then create a new one in this room. So I don't have to go to the water temple. Haha! So this is it. We are now in go mode. We have all of the things that we need to effectively get to the end of the game. I will return to my spawn point. Thank you. So now, I have to go back to Majora. I am going to try to get things moving along as quick as I can, because I do want to get that Fierce Deities Mask. But, on the interim, I need... Ooh, actually, and if that's the case... Yeah, I can make the Fierce Deities Mask happen whenever. I want to get that Chateau Romani into a bottle. So that I have it for Majora, because I know I'm going to need it. Because what I can do, because of the whole time-stoppy thing for when I'm playing an Ocarina, I could get everything done, which gets me the last medallion, which gets me the last remains. Then I can come back to Ocarina. I can go defeat Ganondorf. And then afterwards, I can go to Majora. And if I have everything set up for a Night 3 final rendezvous, then I could get up to the moon, play the Oath to Order, and then I will be ready to head up to the moon. With Infinite Magic and the Fierce Deities Mask, I would, as I love to keep saying, melt Majora. And with that being the second boss, that would be the official end of this randomizer. I can't believe I can finally say it. We're actually, like, at the end game. Still have to beat 2 temples, of course, but knowing that I can skip a fair portion of things, it does make things a lot easier. Now, I will still have to do exploration in the Woodfall area. Like, I actually have to get up to Woodfall. That's still going to take some time. Stone Tower is going to be a lot easier because, let me just check my tracker here. Okay, I have not found the boss key. And I know that there is one chest on the regular side that I did not get, which is the light arrow chest mini-boss. So I might have to do that. Chateau Romani. That is a repeatable source. Excellent. Wanted to make sure of that. Okay, I need now to get myself back to town. And then we'll begin the final rush of this endgame performance. Oops, no. No, I've already dealt with you in the other realm. I don't need to deal with you here. Now that we're actually in the endgame now, one of the fun things I always love to think about now is all of the things I didn't get, where were they? And the big one for me right now, and certainly this could have helped me a lot had I had it, especially for Child Link, the Prelude of Light. Never did find that. Now that I think about it, I did get the Serenade... Did I get the Serenade of Water? I know I'm wasting time checking, but I'm genuinely curious. I did. Once again, proving that I am very bad at marking things on my tracker. But definitely the whole Prelude of Light thing would have sped this along quite a lot. Especially even getting to Lake Hylia. That could have been made a lot simpler for me had I had Serenade of Water early. Definitely something to consider if I do this in the future, which I would definitely love to, but given the size of this thing, that might be a little less frequent than my other things. Do I start with the Prelude of Light and or the Serenade of Water? Genuine questions. I will have to think about that. Alright, back to Majora. Now, one thing I do want to do, I don't know if this will help me or hurt me, I just want to see. I want to get the mirror shield that I saw in Goron Village. For that to happen, I needed the Deku Mask so that the Deku could trade the Swamp Title Deed. Ooh, I'm just about out of... Oh yeah, I have Chateau Romani. I can magic now. Got milk? There we go. This is good. So we'll make our way over here, do the trade, get the item, and then we are going to book it to the swamp because we've got things to do. And even better for right now, I don't feel as though I need anything else. Oh, hi Deku, nice solid blue. I don't feel like I need anything else right now as far as other items, like other than Fierce Deity. Like I want to get that mask. So I don't have to actually, like, go out of my way to get other things. I want, to be fair, I do want this. So that's where the Garo's mask was. Okay. Neat. See, that's another thing with the where were all the items. Now I know where the Garo's mask is. So when I got Fire Arrow and light arrows, I could have gotten the Deku Mask, which means I could have done the trade to get the Garo's mask, which means I did not have to do the fairies in Snowhead in order to find an entrance up to yes, into Ikana. Words. Okay, because I can do the trade, I'm going to show off this little glitch here. If you go on pound enough, you can sequence break your way up here. Who was this for? Defense for OOT. That's what I wanted to see. I didn't need it so much for Majora, because I'm going to be fine. Okay, so we are going to take this. And we're going to make our way over here. So we're going to get over here now. So we're going to do another little thing that I've been practicing. I think I did this on my last Majora's Randomizer. If you get over here to this spot, and I think this will work with Zora? Yes. Somehow you can clip yourself up here, and Skip's having to go all the way into the palace to grab things. And Skip's dealing with those stupid dragonflies. Now, while I don't have to go out of my way to get things, this is right here. And that is a heart container for Ocarina, which is fine. Knowing that I'll be dealing with Ganondorf in the near future, I will take all the health I can get. Considering how little health I had for a majority of the game. Okay. Get onto a lily pad safely. Oh, it feels so weird to finally be playing as the Deku. Watch out, the Deku Terminator is coming through. You will not survive the night. Ooh, nice hop. Take that. Actually, is that a... That should be something. At the very least, I'll take that. Never know. Might help. Okay. And we'll just do this. Just to be safe. Never know if I'll have to make a return trip. Which I'm hoping I don't. Hey, Temple! Wake up! And I think, yeah, just gonna skip the entire thing. So it just does a cutscene fade out. Okay, neat. Okay. So I've got all of the tools necessary to really get through this temple fast. All I need is to find the boss key. Now that's a stray fairy chest, so I don't need that. Let's get through this real fast. Alright, what kind of work can I do here? I can get fire arrow. Because this will turn on the purification, meaning going into here is safe. Ooh, if I need to take the long way around, that could be a different story altogether. Deku. Ooh, actually, no, hold on. Make the jump. And we'll get over here. Oh yes, it is the far torch. Wrong. There we go. Doors open. So there's 3 chests I can get in here. Down there, in that room, and then the room over here. I do remember that the Woodfall Gecko does not have an item attached that I need. I think it was like 30 Deku Seeds or something. So I gotta just deal with a few mini-boss-esque type things, and we'll be fine. Because that one's a piece of cake. So, come on, boss key. Come on, boss key. I just need to see a boss key. The small key would be fine. Would get me the other one quicker. Well, there's the small key. So, we'll just come down here. We'll mark that. And that is the only small key of the place. So, I have easier access to the last room. And that's what I wanted to see, actually. So, if I have to, it's there. Okay. Don't actually need to bump up this platform any. That's kind of nice. So, boss key? Bomb. Well, they both start with a B. So we'll get to the other one. And if this doesn't work, then the boss key would be hiding in the turtle room. Oh, no, this is the turtle room. I meant to say the dragonfly room. Ouch. Yeah, get flipped. Take that. Uppercut. And bye! Alright, place your bets. Is this a boss key? Let's find out. And it is the boss key! There we go. Now, we'll just make our way back to the central room. We'll just have to make our way up. Unfortunately, I'll have to do this the slower way, because I did not hit the ladders. That's fine. It's all good in the end. And especially so with just skipping all the things. I don't have to do my usual, like, stray fairies around the place type of deal. I just literally go to the end. Which, with how I do things... I'm taking care of the stupid dragonflies. Almost. More almost. I think I can just do a... Right, actually, Zora Mask, I think, can climb this. Yes. Yes, get out of here. Because the hook shot is so good, I don't have to do the puzzle. Alright, it's time for Old Dolwa. Before I'll do that. So here's hoping I can make this real fast. Here we go. And... like so. I mean, I probably could have tried that with the Great Fairy's Mask, but apparently Razor Sword's pretty darn good. Another shield. Actually, that looks like a Hylian shield. Don't need it. I've got the Spirit Medallion. So this should now give me the Ganon's Tower boss key. Like that. Boss key to Ganon. There we go. That is on here somewhere, I think. Or maybe not. I don't know. Looking at my own tracker. Anyways. Okay, we still have more time to burn. So, let's go. Oh, now I just caught where that is. There we go. Now it won't bother me as much. Stone Tower! Alright, now the real fun part is... how do I play this? Do I play the one chest that I missed? Which would be fairly quick. Or do I play through the whole temple as it is and hope? I gotta cover my bases. Not that one. And I got time to burn here before Fierce Deity becomes available. So we'll do this. So we're just gonna go through the temple and we will get the one chest on the Garo Master. That'll be what normally has the light arrows. And then I do know that when you face the Igor, that is a stray fairy that appears. So I will not have to worry about things. In fact, I am so confident. I'm going to go ahead and skip this ahead to day 3. Just like that. So I have 2 keys for the other side of the temple, and 1 key to get me through this. That's perfect. Get through every single thing in this room trying to kill me. And now that we have our friend the Deku Mask, we can do this puzzle. Quick hop 1, 2, 3 along. Take this as tight as I can turn. which is not going to work. I'll take the burn, please. Let's try that again. Just go wide and then take the turn. There we go. That's a little better. Have fun, Bombchu. Alright. Garo Master. Because if I see this a boss key, that's a lot of the underside I can skip. And swing! Yeah. Sure, I'll accept how that worked. There we go. Cutscene it up. And let's find out what this chest has. I am hoping to see a boss key. And I know I'll see a few chests going through Underside Stone Tower before I hit the difficult points, and I will have to try. So, Underside of Stone Tower, here we go. So I believe it is this one over here. And let the world flip! Just in case. Because I get the feeling this will take me some time, I am going to slow time. I gotta get things to at least 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then we'll be fine. Now then. How fitting that this is the final temple I have to go through. And to be fair, I've gone through every single one. And for Fire Temple, at least it's as far as I can go. Some part of me is actually wondering, is there a way I could make like a Fierce Deity's Link jump and grab a ledge? I'd love to experiment with that sometime. Alright, here's hoping everything works out for me. I need to see a boss key appear soon. There are... I think there's 2 other chests, and then there's the chest behind Gomez that I would like to see. So I would need to hit this first. Actually, even more funnily, I almost feel like the Fierce Deity could do something here. Depending on, like, jump height. Dang, I really want to get that mask now. Like, then I could really have fun with this place. But we'll have to see if I need to do the, puzzles therein. Because that's the final small key. So I am... Yeah, don't get too excited. So I now have every small key. That's a good part. Do I really... Yeah, I'm here. Just do it. Like, I don't have to do anything further special. I just need to get through here and hope I find the boss key as soon as I can. Oops. Once again. Okay, I promise this is not a bit. Apparently my control pad to shuffle around these masks is a little sensitive towards the Ocarina's button. Alright, now everyone's favorite room. The block push. Actually, now that I actually know that there are 2 switches in this room, I don't have to focus fire one of them. I can't believe all the years I've played this game, And it was only my recent enough playthrough of regular Majora's Mask for this channel that I learned that there were 2 switches in this room I could hit. Like, I was both shocked at the revelation and embarrassed that it took me that long to notice, especially considering the number of times I have played this game. Alright, so we'll do not that. What way were you jumping, Link? I know the camera loves to mess up me sometimes, but still. Alright, one last flip, get that block in, and then we're through this super slow part. I'm now going to officially call this room the Forest Temple of Majora. Oops. Take that. Just because of super slow block pushing, that's the only reason I'm calling it that. Alright, and then one last appearance of the Wizrobe. Where'd you appear? Over there? I'll take the risk of lava. See, there you go. You can hit him before the cutscene. Oh, couldn't get him that time. But there you go. I actually hit him before a cutscene started. And now I hit him after a cutscene started. There we go. Don't need to get that, because that is a stray fairy. And now we're at the second half of this place. The only place that regular Poes appear. Alright, now I really want to see a boss key appear here. Because if that is the case, not only do I skip a mini-boss, I do not have to go out of my way to get this, like, out of the temple pathway, like, getting... What am I trying to say? I don't have to go in a roundabout way throughout the temple. I can just go straight to the final portion. Oh, and the game's gonna make me do it. Very well, then. We'll take down Lord of the Underworld. Okay. What I could do... I could be real fun with this. Because I do know how this works. I come over here. I hit this. That summons the chest. Now I can come back through the door. Dang, there we go. Nope, wrong mask. Once again, sensitivity. So what I can do after I beat Gomez and get the chest... Unless I'm horribly mistaken, hold on. Okay, I do not have it. Okay, okay. So I'll beat Gomez, get what I am really assuming is the boss key, and I'm gonna spawn warp back to the beginning. Because I can reach that chest just from the starting area. I have tested, and I know it works. Nice try. That ain't gonna fly. Stock up, there we go. Alright. That's right. All those bats ain't flying around that orb, I'll just take you out now. Great Fairy Sword. It's so good. There we go. Alright. Are you that which is? You are not! Oh. Then what did I overlook? Hold up. Hold the phone here. Okay. I swear I got every chest in here. And I know I did not click the big key marker on the tracker, so I'm certain I didn't get it. What chest did I miss? Oh. Just dawned on me. The final chest with Igor. Literally, like, room before the final boss. That one I missed. Which is conveniently en route. So, go back to the dungeon entrance. We'll get up there, use the final small key to get through. And then we'll move along. I think that is... Yes, that is not in way. Yeah, I need a little more down the hill here. But this is good enough to catch the chest. So no, I have technically not missed one yet. Almost. Just need a better angle for that one. And there we go. So unless I am super absolutely horribly mistaken, this should be the boss key. There we are. Boss key in possession. Okay, well, I'm not going to have a gilded sword to handle this particular boss. I'm going to have to stick with a razor sword. But with the Giant's Mask, at the very least, I can combat our insectoid friends here in just a second. Oh, wow. I actually thought that was about to hit me. I was embracing the spikes for a second. Okay, I do not have any health recovery on me. This could actually go sour fast. We're gonna find out. Maybe help? Maybe I should have gotten a little bit more health. Okay. Well, maybe I can just play it safe with the, oh, maybe not. I might be in a little bit of trouble. Get big. I need a few fairies. Yeah, get me out of the way here. I did not expect both of them to be as aggroed on me as I thought they were going to be. Yeah, they're a little feisty right now. I might actually be in a little trouble. Okay, try to stay close to the center. I remember what happened to me once. It was not fun. There's a lot going on here, that is for sure. Yeah, that's, that could be a potential problem for me. Because I'll have to go through this again if nothing works. Thank goodness infinite magic. I can actually just, like, bide my time and not have to rush it. Yeah, they're doing a good job of getting me today. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling I'm about to be dead here. I'm gonna need health and a fairy if I want to comfortably deal with this. mean, I could try to take one specifically out and then make things a little simpler. I would have thought the light arrows would have been safe, but I was eating all of that as quite soon into the fight. And plus, I'm doing this with Razor Sword, so I'm not doing as much damage as I would want. I am on my last quarter heart. This is dangerous for me. Could I do it, though? Like, is there a world where I could? No. Not this one. Okay, well, here's what's gonna happen. I am right at the cusp of getting the Fierce Deities Mask into my possession. So I'm gonna time this now. I'm just gonna unslow time. I'm gonna go try to find I'm gonna go try to find a few items to just help me out a little bit. Song of Stormy back to Clocktown for this one. Actually, what I will do, because it's 1 o'clock, so I'm gonna go to the Milk Road area. Use its owl statue to resurrect a little bit of health. A couple of fairy hits, and then bottling up a fairy I think might be a good idea. Fairy, come on. There we go. So we'll do that. Apparently I came way further in than I thought. So I want a bottle. And you will be my backup. Alright. Now we'll go back to town. We'll go get that Fierce Deities Mask, finally, to the town. And then I will just have to make my way back through Stone Tower Temple's upper half again, which, that's no big deal. I've already dealt with the mini-boss. The one room's not too bad. It'll all be good. Clearly, I just needed a little bit more health to compensate for having a lower level sword. We'll get to 1 o'clock, like that. There we go. So that's item 1. And this is what he wanted me to give to his mother. Which, that would have been one heck of a gift. And now that we got the ultimate mask, let's get back to Stone Tower. Which I believe should still be flipped. Or not. Okay. That's on me. So, light arrows ahoy. Back to the flip side! Alright. Now we're in the real home stretch. Let's get this moving. I'm just gonna get in here, because here's what I'm gonna do. I am now uber confident. We are going to put this to night 3. Oops. Apparently I want to leave. No, Link, you cannot leave. You must go and face your final destiny. That's what I was afraid of happening before. Skip that one that time. I'll take it. Now, let's put that Giant's Mask back on. I'll even let the Fierce Deity's Mask fight alongside if I feel like it. Okay, I think I would have to do a little bit more aim work to make the sword beams work. So we will fight the giant snakes here on their own size. Okay, I know I'm basically fighting them with an upgraded Kokiri sword, but the range I have to get used to. At this rate, I'm not even going to do what I normally do, which is count how often I'm hitting them to keep them balanced. Because right now, I am having a harder time hitting my targets. Focus firing on one of them might not be such a bad idea. That was good. 4 hits on them at that one. That's pretty good. Yeah, definitely have to remember, if I ever fight Twin Molds again under a Razor Sword, I do need a little bit more health in my possession just to play it safe. But there's one of them. So now we just gotta take care of the other. And we'll be set. Problem is, now our blue Twin Mold friend here is going to be a little faster. And considering, again, I am still playing under a shorter sword, being accurate is going to be a problem. Maybe I should just face danger head on. Quite. Where are you appearing? There. Yes, come to me. Oh, not quite. I was trying for a spin attack on that one. There we go! Alright, taking a look at my clock here, I know it's been about an hour, but there is no way I'm taking a break now when the end game is so close. This is it! Alright, remove the mask. And it was just 5 rupees. But Twin Molds remains! Are ours. So now, we have all the medallions that we need. We have all of the boss remains that we need. The bosses of the game are all dealt with. Now it is time for the final bosses of the game. We are going to start this finale with Ganon. So we'll head back to Ocarina. Which is funny how everything is so nice and peaceful here, like just a regular day, nothing ever changes. And then in Majora, it's like 9 hours to go before the world literally becomes a Termanian pancake. And extra crispy. Now, let's begin the final Ocarina stretch. I'm really curious to see how this will go. And that was the... that That was the Shadow Medallion and Light Medallion check. What a time for that song to show up. I wasn't even expecting that either. I was just like, wait a second, I got something? And then I saw the song note, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. You couldn't have shown up sooner. Oh, I'll take out my frustrations on Ganondorf. This'll be quick. Well, quick enough. Bigger on sword, big damage. I know all the tricks to this. It'll be a piece of cake. So, oh, right, because now I'm in the tower. Return. And here we are. Okay, arrows are... Well, I only found regular quiver on that one. I found no extra quivers. That's gonna be another fun one. Where were the extra 2 quivers? As I typically do, I will have, in post, all of the important items that I missed or were unable to get on the screen if you were really curious as to what items I could have found where. Like a couple of bottles, some important items, other things. Alright, this is just standard fare. Have you found the light arrows in East Clock Town? Alright, let's begin the first final boss. Ooh, it's been a while since I had this song for this. Get away. Okay, here's hoping I can play tennis. Got you in one cycle! Nice! I actually felt like I had some really good timing on that one. Okay, we skip that. Perfect. Okay, so as I'm often to do, if we remember, the talk I had about properties being stored in crouch jump stabs, or crouch stabs. What I just did there, for this area, I have set a jump slash from a Master Sword as the last damage I did, with, or the last weapon I swung. The key point to that is Master Sword. Because when we were dealing with Ganon here, the only thing that can deal its regular damage to Ganon is a Master Sword. And specifically, the weapon has to have Master Sword properties. But as you're about to see, I'm going to go through this real quick, I hope. But I'm not going to use the Master Sword for now. I'm going to use this. So that's 1. Normally this takes 10. I'm going to take care of this in what I think will be 3. That's 2. So what I am doing is I am hitting Ganon's tail for Master Sword damage, effectively 4 of the 10 HP every hit. And I've just taken care of that cycle really fast. So now we have the regular Master Sword, and we'll be able to continue this fight as such. I'll even give Ganon a little head start. Now, of course, the fun part is trying to find the tail behind this. If you are struggling, you can fire a light arrow into Ganon's head, which will stun him to stop the tail's movements. But if you do get a good rhythm, then you'll be fine. And there we go. I just have to initiate the final slash, and that will be the end of Ganon. Now, I am genuinely curious as to how this is going to work, because this is actually, I'm not sure if I did say this, this is actually my first randomizer of this game that I have done, so I am unsure as to how things will function, shall we say, from this point. And that's Ganon. Now, are we going to go through the full thing, or are we going to have to do a restart? Which, if a restart has to happen, that's fine. But it should just put me back to... Yes, there we go. So now that that is done, Ganon has been officially defeated as far as this game is concerned. Now, we gotta go take care of the other menace. We gotta go take down Majora. And what do you know, this'll actually be over... should be over in under 12 hours. There's no way this next fight is gonna take me more than 10 minutes. I mean, the waiting for the moon to fall is probably gonna take longer. So let's go. We are... This feels kind of weird. We're putting the Master Sword back for the final time. And now we are going to depart the temple as young Link. And we are going to head to Termina. Something about this seems very poetic. And if for some reason Navi never shows up again, then I'm going to say that's just weirdly poetic. Yep, there's Navi. Okay. This is an alternate universe where Navi decides to stick with young Link even after he leaves the Temple of Time. We'll go with that. Alright. Now it's the calm before the storm. We do just need to wait for the moon to appear. Do not keep the moon waiting! I, the Giant of Termina, do not like to wait! Get down here so that I can destroy you! But I guess whilst I'm running around here, like, this is when you... in situations like this is where you get to notice Fierce Deity Link is really tall. Like, taller than the guards. I seriously wish, when this game was being made at the time, because I get that Fierce Deity Link is like a true final reward, you know, like, you've put in so much work into this game, you deserve, like, the coolest thing to finish the game off. Like, I love situations like that. And to be fair, with the nature of this game, and being able to relive the same 3 days over and over with your new mask to help you in boss rooms, is a really cool thing. But I really wish that the limitation of only being able to use Fierce Deity Link in boss rooms was lifted. And I know that there would have been some geometry that would have to have been factored in otherwise, so I do kind of get that too. But I really do wish that Fierce Deity Link being used anywhere was the normal. Because just everything to do with deity's name. Have you found the Oath to Order in the Spirit Temple? Well, that's kind of cool. Why, yes, I did find it in the Spirit Temple. How'd you know? There we go. Moon time. But just think of, like, being able to walk around any area in Termina as Fierce Deity. Like, A, the speed with which it's happening, and B, just, like, you know how much fun that would be? Like, that's why, like, I really wish Fierce Deity Link was, like, just a reward you could use anywhere. And Better Mask would give you a red rupee. So neat. If I did do all the puzzles, it does tell you what it is. Alright. Hope we're ready. 'Cause I know I am. This is it. Final boss. Here we go. Hold on, just gotta warm up my vocal cords for my usual tradition. Hi. And let the final boss fight begin. Now we got the masks. All right. Oh, twofer. Take care of you. All right. Now we gotta deal with... Yeah, you gotta... Oh, nice. You stopped early. Take that. Well, that's phase 1. Now time for phase 2. Dance mode. And bye! I have infinite magic, I can do this for days. There we go. And now, from mask mode to dance mode, it is time for crazy mode. Alright, final stretch, here we go. Actually, we'll get in faster. Aerial stun. That is both final bosses taken down in just under 12 hours. This Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask combination randomizer is complete. Now, does it jump me back to the beginning? Nope, it plays the actual credits. It recognizes both bosses have been defeated. And now, with the power of the rainbow, we will forcibly shoot the moon back into orbit. There we go. Both worlds have been saved. And I gotta say, that was a lot of fun. Definitely a very lengthy endeavor, having to do 2 games in one, and randomized no less. But we did it. Now, as I typically do in Majora's Mask fashion, we will just let the Dawn of the New Day bit play out here. Thematically speaking, I just love to see the giants walking off, so I figure for a game like this, we'll let that happen. I don't know if the credits will play automatically after their usual point. We will find out, which is totally fine. But I do want to see this. Oh, it is actually speeding it along for me. It's doing it automatically. What if I wanted to read it, game? Now, maybe there's a setting I can change. Who knows? Either way. Let's just... Something about this little scene here. Just knowing that, like, once again, the world has been saved, and now the giants go back to sleep again, only to be called forth the next time Terminus in danger from the moon. I don't know, maybe it's just because I've played this game so often that, like, it's just, like, they're always there, ready to protect Termina. Kind of like how I am every time I play the game. Now, are you going to auto-skip the credits here? Yes, you are. Okay, so this might make things just a little bit too fast. Alright. Friends are a nice thing to have. Yes, you are just doing this really fast. Either way, I guess while the fast credits are being played, I might as well just go into my usual ending spiels, as the masked salesman just mysteriously appears. Alright, so with this Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask combo randomizer over, I can gladly say that I had a blast playing this. I know that there were many points where I was going crazy and or insane, but all in all, I had a blast playing this. This was definitely one of the, like, I would definitely say this is like one of the dreams of the N64 era, because Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask being their own separate games, you know, sequels and whatnot, just being able to play both games together was like the dream of all the people that loved to play these two games back in the day. I myself, certainly one of them, just like, what if you just went through the Lost Woods and ended up in Termina as the same game? To know that I finally got to play something like that, that realized that dream, just really made this extra special. Now, as far as the randomizer portion of this game itself, yes, definitely really fun, really lengthy. It is very likely that this will not be played as frequently as my other randomizers. And the only reason I say that is, my goodness, this takes a lot out of a person. Even those that I'm sure are very good and thorough at playing randomizers might say, but for myself, I can say that this was a lot. I'm definitely going to have to refine my techniques for item management and note-taking. Certainly if I do more of these in the future, I don't know if I'll turn it into a, like, maybe I only have to defeat one final boss and it's just whomever I get to first. There's a lot of other modes that I could do as well. Like, you know, there's, like, Triforce hunts, Skulltula hunts, fairy hunts. There's these coin objects next to the Gerudo card here that I think was a dummied out feature in the original Ocarina. But even those coins could be used as a collectible to get through the end of the game. And more so too, there's so many customizable options that you could do with this. Like, do you want to add Majora items usable in Ocarina? Do you want to add Ocarina items usable in Majora? Do you want to randomize the owl statues? Do you want to randomize the Ocarina buttons into the item pool? So that, like, that restricts what buttons you can play on the Ocarina? Do you want to even add the days of the Majora's game into the randomizer pool so that you can only access certain days when you found them? Like, this is a lot, and I would definitely love to try a lot more of this, but I don't want to try it too quickly. Like, I want to have a little break from this first, in order to just, you know, maybe have some other lighter games on the meantime, because this really does take its sweet time to get through. If I figured out other options, then I perhaps could figure out some quicker variants of this combo randomizer to play, and maybe I'll play it just a little bit quicker. Who knows? Like, there are so many things with this randomizer that could be done that would warrant playing multiple rounds of this, and I would gladly do so. So to you, the viewer, if you do want to see me play more Ocarina and Majora's Mask combo randomizers, all you need to do is let me know. I do take all feedback into consideration when deciding what games to play. If I see that there is an interest for this, then I will definitely factor that into any games that I do play in the future. I do have, at the time of this, I do have plenty of polls in my community tab that let me know what kind of games people want to see. They have a few votes each at the moment, but even those few votes have determined what games I have ended up playing. So if you do want to let me know your opinions and thoughts, please let me know. I'm sure you know plenty of ways to figure that out for all YouTube stuff and whatnot. So please, if you've got any suggestions, I will gladly take them. Now, speaking of this game in general, oh yeah, that's one of the masks I didn't get, the Bremen mask. Oh yes, I know there will also be on screen the items that I missed for throughout these 2 games. So for that being said, with the Majora's Mask and Ocarina combo randomizer all taken care of, I just want to know, what did you think? Did you enjoy the playthrough? Were there things that you think I could have done to improve the experience, the flow of the game? Any thoughts as to customizations that I could have done? Speed ups that you think would be good suggestions? Once again, just let me know. I do again take all feedback into consideration. And with that being said, I feel like I've done my usual end of game spiel. So once more, I just want to say thank you very much for watching the playthrough. I do hope that you enjoyed this amazing adventure going through both Hyrule and Termina in one game. Still can't believe it. And I hope that I will see you on the next playthrough, whatever that may be. So until then, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, and have a wonderful day.